Thousands of great restaurants in the Houston area, and no one seems to know that better than Sherry Williams.
This morning, she's checking out the good grub at one of Houston's favorite spots. It's called Punk's Simple Southern Food.
Punk's.
Yes.
First things first, the name.
I know, it's such a great name. It's actually from one of our owners, Charles Clark. It was his nickname growing up as a kid. And as we were throwing around names at the table to try to figure out what do we call this southern kind of fun, playful restaurant, and someone said Punk, and it stuck. We're in Rice Village. We're at 5212 Morningside. We're right at the corner of Morningside and Dunston.
Your dining room is beyond charming.
Oh, thank you.
I love it. Explain it.
So basically, I can tell you this. Punk started with that sign. So the southern sign on the wall was a piece that we found in Round Top. If you're going to come to Punk's and eat, getting a fried chicken, putting it in the middle of the table, and then putting all the sides, salads around the outside of it, I think is a really great thing. Right now, the summer salad is one of probably my favorites just because it's really light, it's real refreshing, very clean, and it cools you off in the Houston heat. All of it's really built to share, so you don't necessarily have to come in and get an entire bird and eat it yourself.
Yes.
We'd much rather you put a bird in the middle of the table, get a shrimp and grit, get a salad, get some side of collard greens, and just share all of that family style.
Collard greens, you had me at collard greens.
I know, they're so good.
And I love the way you refer to it as a bird. Just get a bird.
Just get a bird.
Yard bird. What do you do to get that delicious fried chicken? I understand the first step is you use a brine.
Yes.
You brine it.
We do brine it. It is a salt, sugar, vinegar, water, and herb mixture. And then from there, we put it into a buttermilk brine. And then from there, that's when we're ready to go ahead and put it in the flour.
And what's in your flour?
Our flour is old-fashioned AP flour with a punk spice combination. It's a little bit of secret combination, but in essence, we have cayenne, cumin, paprika, garlic powder.
I mean, where would you start? Shrimp and grits. And now for one of my all-time favorites, the collard greens. Like my big mama used to make, of all these things. Next hour, I'm gonna tell you the thing on this table that has me addicted. Caught me like that. Don't miss it.
Well, stay tuned, Sherry. Thank you. The fried chicken there.
Did she eat all that food?
She probably brought it home. Here's what you need to know about Punk's Simple Southern Food. It's in the 5200 block of Morningside in Rice Village. Open from 11 in the morning till 10 at night most days. Closed on Mondays. Average meal for two is about 50 bucks.
What's going on over here?
Basically, we make biscuits every day, twice a day. Do them by hand. It's kind of a labor of love because it's one of those things you can't really replicate. You've got to get in there and know what the dough feels like, get all the layers built.
What do you like about cooking?
You know what I like? I love the personal connection. And so I get the most joy out of seeing someone get something for the first time, their eyes light up, they've had a great time with their family. It's just, I think it's an important part of life that we slow down and enjoy those moments.
And who taught you to cook?
My grandmothers, absolutely. I spent a lot of time up on a step stool, standing next to them, snapping peas, making butter beans, shucking corn, learning how to cook pies.
The chef says this is plain old Heinz ketchup on top of her meatloaf, because that's what she grew up with. Plain old Heinz. And this is plain old incredible. You know what? I don't even like meatloaf. And this is good. And now, the fried chicken. It's what they call slap your mama good. Out of all of this delicious food, there is one thing on this table that had me hooked from the beginning. It's these things. Mamia's gooey butter bites. You guys don't even start to eat them because you won't be able to stop.
Whoa, Sherry, you went to town.
I couldn't help myself. And you wouldn't be able to help yourself either if you come to Punk's Simple Southern Food. It is food that will make you feel intoxicated. I'm so full, but there's still a little chicken left on this bone. Back to y'all.
Hey, just run an extra mile.